Drum, are you there? Nah.
I was unjoined.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask for him something. It's bad.
I need to make a note in 7.
I was gonna ask, so for if we're marking ads, do you want to get like 3 and 4, I guess, with the target to attack?
Yeah.
I'll get 1, 2. Or we could also like split, like we could do like
Odds even.
1/2 just binds or
And
something,
so
yeah.
just-
Or like
That
just
might be
completely
better.
different
Be right
market
back.
split.
That'd
Like
probably
you
be
do binds
better.
or something, or attack and I do binds.
Yeah, so that the light parties don't have to squint.
Yeah, they can just see like I go to chain or I go to not chain. Depends, I guess, how complicated it ends up being in Savage. I mean, like P8S had like snake ads, right, in normal mode that you kill, but in Savage you just kept them alive, right?
Yeah.
So it might just
I
work
need to
completely
throw that.
differently.
I need to throw that in M7. I saw things.
Hello, what do we say about plugins again?
I would let me see your list. I did see that you mentioned them. I would probably not have Act running on Dalamud.
Wait, why? It doesn't show up. Like, I don't have the overlay.
Oh, you don't have the overlay? Yeah, it's fine.
It's just running the log in the back end.
Okay, yeah, it's fine then.
Yeah.
I think if nothing shows up on the stream or VOD, like as
Yeah.
obvious, then
I don't.
think
I myself don't even see it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have browsing way there. Rich Presence is fine. Anti-kick, fine. Backup's just a character sync, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That's fine. No Clippy is good, and reaction. Let's set it up.
Actually, it's like I
yeah,
use
yeah,
it for
it-
mouse over, and I use it for Q stuff.
Yeah, let me double check. I think they were okay with it.
I could probably turn off an auto refocus target. Yeah.
What's that Discord one do?
It shows you.
That's cool. Shows you
Shows
like
your detail status, like what dungeon you're in, where you are.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, I have one other thing I was gonna bring up. I don't know if you already do this, but should we like assign everyone a marker so that we can just like instantly put them all down for Savage?
Oh yeah, your clock
My old
spot.
groups do this. Yeah.
Yeah, your clock spot.
I guess I'll just take A then, since with our comp I'm always gonna be starting.
Oh, you mean placing the marker?
Yeah, like if everyone has like Everyone's like
Oh.
responsible for placing their clock spot waymark when we load into the fight, so that we can just instantly pull.
I see.
What we ended up doing in last tier was that since the first pull probably doesn't need markers anyways, is that we just did a first pull and then we put markers
Yeah, and then
down
based on what we
between-
think we need, yeah.
Well, yeah, and then like as you're talking and discussing, you have like a second or two to do it.
I would
But
prefer
Yeah, we
in
can do
Morse
that.
marker always like AA.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
quickly do that because
Yeah.
I'll be A anyways. Yeah.
and then we will probably settle on Thursday or Monday. We will settle on like a marker set that we think we will use, similar to what we did in M5 yesterday.
Yeah.
But whether or not we actually put it down on the first pull, probably doesn't too much. Because might as well just pull. Also, I mean, the argument's like, why not? It's gonna take 5 seconds to put them all down. You're not gonna make or break the race by putting markers down. Nah, you're good, Papa. Alright. Grab our link. There you go. Some of you guys probably haven't used this before, or if you have, you need to, you might need to log in again to Lucid Spark. So gotta pin this for us, and then when we do have channels for the actual tier, it'll also be pinned in that. This is the one we will be using for the actual tier, but obviously we're doing the EX right now, so we'll just use it, and then just delete whatever we have for the EX. Take pictures of it if we want to keep them or not, and then move forward from there.
What?
Hello.
Good evening, Papa.
You might have to give me a better thing because I don't remember which one I fucking used.
Good. Get ready. I mean, because we're gonna start the timer as far as our prog goes when we instance in, right? So
Oh wait, I think I got it.
comfortable and ready to go here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I melted on the guaranteed slots, and that's all I did on Red Mage because I was doing a couple of other things, and I didn't get the time to, melt.
Yeah.
But I'll have, if I do, yeah, I'll have it pentamelt before, obviously, like, we go into raid.
I have like a piecemeal set for my tome. I mean, my crafted set because I'm not buying the two pieces. I'm getting tome
Yeah,
replacement
Boy
for.
showed me a set earlier. He melded full tenacity. It's a cook. Yeah.
Dude, free 10%
I mean,
mitigation. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Tenacity's so
You're gonna have
good,
much more help
bro.
than me, yeah.
Like, people will be like, oh no, I don't have a cooldown. Tenacity's just like, hold
You guys handle
hold
your
my beer.
mitigation. We're just
I
showing
wish it
what
was that
knows.
much, man.
I mean, 10% still decent. That's half a rampart.
It's good. It's actually really good.
Half a
I mean, the
rampart
base
all the
crafted
time.
sets already have
Yeah.
triple tenacity stats.
Like, the only
And
reason
both
why
rings,
Tenacity...
yeah.
That's pretty good. The only reason why Tenacity is not even good is because you can usually just plan your cooldowns and nothing hits fucking hard. But, like,
it's
one of
also
the bosses...
just irrelevant because of tanks usually being healed at the same time or always being
Yeah.
overhealed, so why not just do damage?
Yeah, exactly. But see, like, if one of the bosses just autos 24/7 non-stop, Tenacity gains so much value during prog. So much.
Yeah, Tenacity's a hard one to argue on both sides.
I mean, it's basically impossible to argue for actually using it. Like, even when it was, like, valuable, it still wasn't really just, like, why just heal more.
Honestly, what Tenacity should do is it should reduce the cooldown of your filler cooldown.
Yeah.
I should bring back bosses crit autoing and then makes it so you can't be crit.
Is
That would be
everyone that
good.
needs to be in the Lucid Spark and the Lucid Spark?
I'm in.
Also, I need to grab one more thing for you guys in there. I forgot to grab the ruler. And it is the background actually set to centimeters.
I don't
think
we
it's
don't
used it too
have
much,
size
but-
like that's a lot of resolution that I don't think will be particularly useful.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay. Alright, so again, we're treating this basically like fresh prog. So just take it seriously while we're progging, and then once we figure out stuff, we'll go from there. Cool. Let's ball. You could just throw down the alpha marker, Dodjo, and then we'll pull.
Yeah, sounds good.
No countdown pulling, right? Just make sure.
Yeah, want to start.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just swinging for Thunder then
Quick
really
caster
quick.
thing.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to her highness. Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Some people have dynamos.
Oh, mine is a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big ones are the ones that go in the towers.
Stay here.
Spectre of the Lost, that was the tank buster, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have the big AoE
Very
buster, you're standing in the
understand.
tower.
I'm getting retro.
Are we trying to
Oh, just
Far? Yeah.
Far and close.
close.
Far, close, far, probably. Yep.
Yes.
Far, close, far.
I'm getting nothing.
Proteans.
Okay. You got a slash.
It looks like that. It looks like there's
Okay.
4 each, and not just
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a slash roll, so probably crossing.
Every other.
You have to
Yeah.
alternate.
Every other.
Alright,
Clock.
I want to see supports. And then DPS. Support
Clocks.
DPS, support DPS.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll just do it on the hitbox and in the hitbox.
Okay, let's just pull, but we can talk about it in the raid wide. What do we want to do with that tower stuff?
Big tower in the towers. Because the big AoEs go in the towers because the center of them like safe.
Oh, true, yeah.
And they don't give you the debuff.
And then what, if you have a spread, just stay out?
Spread,
Nice,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Let's
Go to
like,
your
well,
color
let's
spots
pull our-
roughly.
Yeah, pull our color spots to see if there's any logic to where things are.
I got the big one again.
I got
Yeah, so
I've gotten the
DPS.
big one twice.
So we can slow
Let's
down.
just take time. Don't forget to move after this.
Only
Oh, sorry, yeah, maybe,
I could get Isu right now. Oh, there's a tether.
This
Okay,
is
I
the
can
line
get me.
plate, line plate.
I got Mitra.
Okay,
spots,
spots.
switch on.
Supports are
Far.
first.
Far,
Far.
close, close.
You be closer to the hitbox because you have to be able to rotate.
Mind your Proteans.
Far. And then close.
Support stay in, support
You just stay, and then switch here.
I'll get Mitra and or get Mitra.
Invul. I'm invul. I'm just invul.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, that's,
Actually, target. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, we got lucky with that. Yeah. Okay, still going with that.
That's like a Zell's gonna die moment, and it was like, nah, boy.
this is AoE, I think.
Blocks.
Ads.
Just looking fucking AoE I've ever seen. I just
New
got
ad, yeah.
2 clones,
Those are cleaves.
Triple
Folks,
towers, 3 marks. So whoever doesn't have the ad takes the tower.
Oh, it's a bait. Okay, it's a bait.
Yeah.
Who had the baits?
I had
The tether's
Okay, whoever's a tether pointed out, and then the tower to everyone else.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not just pointing at it though. You also have to pay attention to the side.
Which side it's
tower.
claiming?
Yeah, okay.
So Dajo
Okay,
pointed
so-
like down. Yeah.
So, and it doesn't look like the tethers can be passed, but maybe I'm wrong.
It looks like when Zell had the tether that you were able to step into the tower after the cleave, so it doesn't look like it applies a debuff, it's just you have to point it out.
Yeah, I'm curious why the towers are 3-3. I guess just to make it simple.
It's the player that
'cause
doesn't
it's-
have the tether should be taking
Yeah.
towers. Is what
So
the
for witch hunt, we'll just have obviously you can't keep it static, but we'll do DPS are always going to do like the first close, and supports will always do the first far, if that makes sense. That way your first one's like that.
Okay.
And then if like obviously that makes it simpler if they alternate, but if they don't alternate, you still just kind of you always know your first one's going to be the same every
Did
time.
they just do melee range at that point?
I prefer the current order because I have to think about alternate or not.
Yeah, because the current order
Well, you have to think about
supports
that
1 and
anyways.
3, DPS 2 and 4.
Yeah, I just remember my 2 things that I do.
I agree with Tenyu, but I'm down to listen to Drum if it makes it easier for people.
Yeah.
We keep it same.
Yeah, I think if it's
Alright,
not
keep
to
it
cause some
simple.
problems, we just run it, but I think Drum's right. There's a world where you only have to move once.
Also, we need to verify if the tethers are 1 support, 1 DPS, so that makes the towers easier.
Oh yeah, let's have all the supports on. Never mind. It did look like that though.
Well, let's
It did look like
split into light parties towards the ads when that phase starts.
Yeah, see if it's
Okay.
closer. to people. Okay.
And then you can also
Sure,
even
yeah.
just bait your cleave from the other side of the room, I think, if you just move offset so that way it cleaves, right?
Yeah.
So,
Technically, yes.
yeah. I mean,
Just leaving the middle safe, yeah.
Yes.
The problem is if they're cleaving opposite sides and they're both targeting from the opposite side.
yeah, then you're
You'd
cooked,
have-
but
I
have a
mean, you
feeling
could
they
make a
prob-
safe spot, it would just be small, right?
Yeah.
Op style.
Other spots? DPS again. Right, DPS stay. DPS stay supports move.
oh yeah, that
You gotta
is
be
what
in.
it is.
Okay, one's exploding. Massive mint.
Is one
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
you're just offset. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything was overlapping. It's hard to see.
What's the line, please?
I am going to assume, like you said, it's just on one roll or the other then.
That sounds fine.
Guardian. Yeah. Defensive.
Guardians?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Support first.
Watch out.
It's far. Far,
Support's like
close. Far, close, close, far.
So swap after the second one.
Yeah. So far. And close for DPS. Support's
Swap.
in.
Swap. Yeah.
DPS out.
No, just, yeah. That's what me and Jung were getting at. It's like, if you just do like a melee range, there's a world where you only move once.
Yeah.
Switch now.
And then you just always have the range take the first bar and the melee take the first close. So,
After this, light parties.
Yeah.
just try
And
and...
then, like, make sure you pay attention where the first ad's from.
Loose spread too, just kind of loose spread it around.
Remember, look at the ad cleave.
Push to the ad. Okay, yeah, stick close to the
Point the
ad.
sword out.
Dodge
Then
him.
go clockwise, right? 'Cause they spawn clockwise. Oh, they stay. Okay, they stay.
Need to adjust on west side.
So there
Can I
will
make
be
it
a
hammer
flex
card?
pattern.
It looks like
It looks like it is.
it's always
yeah,
got
it's
4 and DPS.
yes, and
Yeah.
DPS, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should just send sports north and west and then DPS south and east, and that should solve it, right?
This last one's against,
Okay, I definitely liked splitting that way.
north and west and south and east.
Yeah. This last round didn't even have towers.
It wants to kill the orbs.
Maybe kill.
Yeah, time.
100 gauge.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying the far close far thing, you want range to always take the first far one?
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
we'll, I think we
we'll
should,
keep them.
we'll keep it the same because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
not.
it's working.
I'm just trying to understand how that works. So
Yeah,
it's
it
just
was
alpha,
basically
you have a
mimicking how
alpha,
actual Wicked Hunt is, or closer to how Wicked Hunt is, to make
Yeah.
Wicked Hunt simpler, but it's not needed.
Yeah. If I was in like
no.
a... Good.
Sorry. Go.
So we're gonna keep the party splits to light parties, and then we we have to call flexes, and I guess what we just have tanks flex.
Do you not want to just do support CPS so they don't have to flex?
Oh, it's
Yeah, can we just do support
we can
AD
just do that, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
DPS BC?
Yeah.
East west. Or sorry, east.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if the tethers are like mixed, like the supports are going to beta, then just swap everybody.
Come to her aid.
Everyone go to the opposite side at that point.
Just be mindful
Yeah,
of healing then.
It's a
I feel like
Wouldn't the only person that needs to swap slots is better?
Like just the
no, just have
tethers.
everyone swap at that point.
Feel the sting of
But that's gonna keep everyone the same. It's a
Color buddies, color buddies.
I mean, you just have the same
Just-
guy run back though, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you just have the same.
Yeah, I feel like you just go back. Yeah, that's what I did last time.
You can walk
Yeah,
to
she-
the boss, I'm pretty sure. The boss is
You
like-
can until she transitions into her the like alo like
Yeah, there's no kill
Thing.
for yet.
yeah. All I was gonna say is for me in terms of prog, I think remembering like me taking 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 is
Watch him.
easier.
Fuck spot. Let's.
no quarter.
Ugh, samurai.
Support's far. Yep. Support's far. DPS close.
Just swap after 1. And then swap after 2.
Swap. DPS out.
Wait.
Okay, then.
I can get point in a second. I'm in my melee combo. If you can get.
I got it. Okay.
Okay.
And this could be supports DPS groups.
Yep.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Yes. BC.
Counters.
I thought it was on me, so easy.
Are we sending twos here?
Yeah.
Third set. Yeah, just for damage at least now. Third set.
There should be no more towers, right?
You guys need to come
Help,
over.
help
and
the
help
west one. Help the west side. Oh, you watch out, yeah.
Cleave, watch the cleaves.
This one's probably gonna go off. Default to clock spots after this. Probably red white. I'll rep.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely very well.
For the
Yeah.
Saw Ray last time, right?
My bad.
You have it.
Yeah, I have battle. Yeah, I have
Stay out
it.
of center.
Boy, you should. Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Default to clock.
Not big.
I did see that.
no more games.
The
AoE.
middle is dangerous.
I know it's not.
That's him.
There's partial reds.
Oh, I see how it works. Okay.
It's two tiered. It's two tiered.
Yeah.
So it's a very slow rotate.
Go to the outside so you can supplement. You can't go any further.
It's fine.
Spread.
Yeah, everyone have their own tile.
Yeah, and you also have to be careful because if you explode a tile, like a red tile, it erupts.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's
we
doing
covered. We didn't explode it.
That type of thing is just to stay up red.
Yeah, only the if it works like normal, which it does, it's only the pink tiles that explode.
When I have mana, I'll get Vulcan.
Alright.
I got it. Pick up.
Get ready to step in after the cast bar.
These are going one at a time.
in.
At the back right, yeah.
I can get to Miko.
Okay.
Tethers, flying cleaves. Oh, clock real quick.
Clocks again. Let's go clocks for a stable. I have no minute.
There's an ad on the outside.
Hours.
You can't be here
If you
for
have a
it.
rose, don't be in the tower.
Yeah, you have mark. Stay out. Oh, you're marking.
Watch your floor, watch your floor.
Oh. They explode.
Interesting.
Okay, so people with roses light up the floor tile that they're on.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
We can't put the rose one adjacent to those then, right? Because then they're gonna connect. That's probably what it means. That's why we failed probably.
Yeah, that's how it works in normal mode. Is that the adjacent ones connect
They all
basically?
connect. Yeah.
To make it bad, right? We don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
So the rose people need to find, like, I guess you take the middle, right? Like the inner side?
Or
Or just like diagonally?
Yeah, you want to be diagonal of where tower ones are.
I think those aren't actually towers even. I think they might just be saying that this one's gonna explode or whatever it is.
It glowed when you stood in it. It glowed when you stood in it, so...
Okay.
I think the entire tile is a tower, not just the actual tower.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it not possible for you to need to drop the rolls onto the towers?
It's
I
possible.
I don't think
that we
so,
don't
because it
have
makes
to.
it makes the ground bad, right? Which we
Yeah.
wouldn't want.
Like, we need to get there again.
Yeah.
The only question for me right now is how you guys getting to handle the spreads, the Thunder 3 in that second one? Or the first?
Let me rewind and see. Was that just roses
It's just
again?
spread.
I think starting off, we should probably have 4-4 on each side, right?
Yeah,
Because
just
we
like
had like
race.
3-5 on that last one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, there's
You can-
three. There's 3 save spots.
Well, I think there's
I mean,
only
we had
two.
a lot of time.
There's
There's
only
only
two.
two safe spots because of the way that it rotates with the roses on the ground. You only have 2 you could start in to stay safe. So you should
Yeah,
just do
so
4
now you-
4s, split across the room that way.
You
with light
can-
parties.
Well, if she's starting her cleave at the front of a safe spot and is going to end, I'm going to rotate towards more of that safe spot. That safe spot's not going to be safe. You can't start there
Yeah.
because you'll never be able to get out. So it's, yeah.
Also, you have about 3 seconds from when the last cleave happens to find a safe spot.
Yeah.
So it is not instant.
Yep.
We had
So
an
like
entire
melee move out
quadrant
farther
of-
from the end spot, range stay, linger back, I guess.
Yeah, we had an entire quadrant where no one went to. So I think
Yeah.
we should be okay if we just know what we're
Just,
expecting with
yeah,
it.
just split it.
Okay. Blood?
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to
But yeah,
her.
you're on the cleave ads. The support side is going to be low. I mean, not.
That's fine though, honestly. Like, we have enough DPS that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Colors?
Supports
Supports
have
this
it.
time, supports.
Color
Supports on the inner cards.
Remember, we have to
You know?
save supports. I don't know.
I'll just reset.
We missed a tower. Somewhere.
I think so.
Things exploded. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, tower exploded.
Can we
Just one right
can we swap the melee and range there?
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to her highness.
What do you mean? Like for,
Oh, is there no way for you to
tower?
move in?
Yeah. Or I don't.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
but just like have Dajo float the north side of the tower. It should be okay then, right?
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Otherwise, you might
It
have
won't
to
matter
vote.
here. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these west
Okay,
ones
I
are fucked, huh? Okay, I see it now.
Because the melees are over there.
That's weird.
I
No,
got tower
the
still.
towers aren't a square, they're a rectangle.
Try this!
Oh.
You just have less space east-west. So you only get melee north-south.
Got basically forced into the corner.
That's funny.
It's just the range DPS should
Supports
help
out.
with the melee there.
Supports
Stay.
out, DPS in.
Swap on the
Swap after the
And
second.
then
at
swap.
the end and stay. It's stay, swap.
No, swap after the second. Stay.
Alright, supports in after this.
Yeah, swap. Just stay. And then just
Taste my steel!
Yeah, we just make that a call like we do in Athena.
I do agree that the way we're doing it is probably not the best way to do it, but
It's
what
makes
makes
the
fine
most
either
sense
way, because
as a frog
regardless
strat.
of what pattern you get, there's no guarantees.
Sides.
It's just
yeah.
what it's easier to think about. We've already settled on something.
We spread so you can see for yourself. DPS once you finish head west. Remember, if you already got a cleave, you won't get one again. So
There's also no towers on the last one.
yeah.
It's probably so you can come over and kill
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
rest
have
is-
battle. I have battle.
It's just the 3 sets of
The rose patterns coming up.
those patterns.
Try and loose. We go to your like party
Yeah,
side.
Yeah, I agree.
And then just look for the floor patterns when they show up. So you know what you're doing.
Center unsafe. Do not go through the middle.
Watch the floor.
I got Mitra.
I'll get finished.
You guys had to.
Only-
You,
Only one safe.
Yeah, there's only one
we have to
safe.
go
Yeah, okay.
together,
Spread.
He was
And
the
then
only
everyone
one.
on
Spread,
separate
separate tiles,
tile.
separate tiles.
No, I think you can be on the same time.
There's a raid wide.
Yes, you can be in the same tile.
I'll get
There's only one safe side there. Okay.
There's only everywhere.
Only one that has the inner order like connected.
Fine, just focus on it.
Out in
Start
first.
in, start in.
Oh, you can dodge into the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
That one's.
really
I'm used to reading it. So just line cleave.
My rep is down, so you get next.
Do you have heart or any other mid?
No, no, I don't.
Dropping
tower on
slaves
the
or
mark?
not on the towers.
yeah. They cannot connect.
They cannot connect. Which is not great.
Jason? It's not possible.
Yeah.
all roses.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
It's not
Well,
possible.
all roses
Tried
can
roses
be
in.
next to
Yeah.
4.
Oh, those are not lighting up.
You said all roses could have been next to 4.
So there's
Okay,
a,
so
there was
somebody-
a,
I'll get
there's
Same point.
Oh,
yeah, one sec.
Oh, come on.
2 of those
Right,
were
right. Point.
installed. 2 of those were done correctly. What was it?
Let's see.
There was no roses touching them. Unless it's the condition like we said earlier where you could have 2 roses in one slot.
I just don't have a.
I'm checking right now. Screen starts.
Zell did it right with Izu and Fafa, but
There's 4 directly.
So
You
I
can
think they
drop
do-
one in the mid.
We could have gone where Poi was, right? In that last one.
Yes.
But can we all
does
go
it? Is it inverting them or is it just making them?
it just makes it and it enhances them. Basically.
Well, I'm saying if it's
It's like glowy.
So there's
If it-
2 possible spots, right? There's where Zell was, and there's where Poi was.
I think it's
No.
like Innocence
Yeah.
Extreme.
Four
I think.
spots, though.
No,
Not
no.
necessarily.
What if you? So if you enhance 2 towers, I think they just grow bigger, and that means that one side of the arena is safe. So if you put 2 flowers in the towers, that like that, for example, where Zella is, makes it safe because those 2 will explode much bigger than the other 2. I
So
think.
those towers that you're on and Izu on were successful. They didn't. Nothing was wrong with them. We did those right.
Okay.
The ones that were wrong were the ones that Vulcan's going to, and the one that Dodge is standing on in my image. So we did those wrong, which were wrong because we also got 2 Vault stacks.
I mean, you also see the clear
Yeah, they also
indicator of
blow
this.
I mean,
is
what if we
wrong.
just, like, realistically, we can just put a rose in one of each of the inner tiles and a rose in one of the empty adjacent tiles on the other side. Like, you can take a hit and get one magic ball and it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah. I think.
Well, no, I mean, like, that's, like, you get a magic ball as a fail state, but if you only take 1 instance of damage, you don't, that's not, right?
Yeah, I think that's correct because I think the solution has to require you to basically make one of the towers basically explode, right?
So there's.
And like right now, all the supports have the flowers, or at least in the last pull. So you could have like healers take the tiles that are lit up, and tanks take the ones that aren't, kind of thing. Melee take the tiles that are lit up. Range take the unlit ones.
Maybe they're just giant chariots?
I don't think so.
I guess my only cope would then be because they don't do anything
When they exploded, it looked like
I'm trying
a
to-
chariot.
They do.
I'm still
they
trying
do
to understand
look
the
wavy
the
around
rose
them, but-
markers. Because Zell's doesn't do anything, right? Am I crazy?
It does give him a magic vuln when he.
But I mean, like, it doesn't change the floor at
Let me
all.
look at
Versus,
it does. It does.
Can we
Does it?
watch the like everybody die too, really quick? I want to see like how like I lived and Izu also lived. Kind of. I don't know if it's just over mitigation or if.
I took 0 damage.
You two were on the other side, like away from the towers,
Oh,
and
I
everyone
see what
else
you're
died
saying.
were near the tower. It might be just two giant chariots.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if you look at
I-
this, these blue
Yeah.
circles, like
yeah.
I think they're just reds. I think
Okay, so
it's
like
tower
there's
fails.
two things we know for sure, right? Is that all tiles that are connected activate if something activates connected to any of those tiles. So if a tower is going off, even if you're getting hit with a tower, that's still it going off. It's just being resolved correctly, and it's gonna explode the tile you're standing in, and any tiles connected to it. So just at that point alone, it's a fail state to drop a rose in a way that connects tiles.
yes.
But what your rose does is it just explodes on you and turns a tile red. So if you could stand on a tile that's already red, all it's gonna do is just make you take damage, presumably.
Well, I don't know, because here I just take like instant damage here. I don't know
Battle
if it's
straight up
because I'm on the
died.
tower, but I took my flower on a already bad tile.
Yeah.
This is
Which
like
means
one
you're
of the
gonna
magic
take,
ball,
which
and-
means it's gonna activate the tile as well as.
I think it's just.
But there's also a
the
tower
magic
on there
ball.
as well, right?
It's-
So.
yeah. It's
So
just
like
a-
in this scenario, where should I just go where Zell or Poi is, or should I just take
So you-
any of like the?
So you
middle
obviously,
red
there's only
ones?
like in this current place, there's only 4 possible spots that will not connect towers to each other or other places, and that would be the 2 tiles that are lit up in the middle,
these things
Yeah,
are
okay,
either-
yeah. So
yeah.
these
and then
two,
the
and
2
then
tiles
the ones
not
Zell
lit
and
up.
Poi. Yeah.
Those are the only possible places people could be spread out and stand.
If it's the tanks again, just have me and Dodger
Yeah, we can
stand
have- yeah,
on the
sure.
invul just to try it, and
Let's-
then
yeah,
tell
I mean, it
you-
did unique damage to me, so it'll go with.
Let's just try that for now, just for
Okay.
something.
Yeah, we'll try for now.
Just everyone stand in those center 4 if you get the buds, and everyone else just take a tower.
I'd also
Okay.
probably say that the 2 towers that we are actually standing in is to make sure you go to the wall to try to get as far as you can from the other 2 towers.
Also, Foff, just a heads up too, you and Izu took an added source of.
Yeah, I saw we got 2 vulns here from Daijo's thing. That's why I think we just need to be further away from those towers. They might just be really
They're
really big.
global. They're globals.
They're globals, okay.
I refuse to believe those aren't just tower fails.
They're just
Yeah.
it is just straight up power
Upon my
fail.
blade I
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
swear,
It's,
no harm shall come
Like,
to her
tank
eyes.
LP1 there too, as well.
Yeah, we get it. I will.
So the first rose, there's only 1 safe spot. The second one we did semi-okay, we could just mid through it, and then the third one is that one, right?
If DPS get roses on the prog
Color
mechanic,
buddies here. Do you want me to lean north?
Yeah.
We should have a bit of a safe spot now.
You have to. Yeah, you have to lean.
You could. I see what you're saying.
This is what I'm
You
saying,
have to say.
You could just go south. Just go south, Vulcan. There's enough space for you just to go south there,
Go
Okay.
north. I'll just go to the wall.
and then you and
well-
Floppa could split the south spot.
It doesn't. No, I
Yeah.
don't think changing positions matters, right? You still have to drop your shock out of the wall to leave space for anything.
But you need space to move into the boss.
But so if you're north and south and the
Support's
towers
close.
Support's
Yeah,
in.
not right now, not right now. Support's close, and then DPS in. We're swapping after the first,
after the first one,
and then you can.
Support's close. Support's close.
swap.
Oh.
So you can just take it and then wait. No.
I can get easy right now.
Fallout does not make sense to me.
My
you can just
I can
call
get-
what it is, like in, out, maybe, because everyone knows what one they're taking.
What are they
Like
taking?
it's different for in. No, I guess you're right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
If people think of it that way.
out, supports in, supports out kind of deal.
You
I
don't
think
need to.
it's just that
no.
everyone's thinking
Literally
about it
just say in, out, because everyone knows
Oh, the bait.
which
okay.
one they're taking.
Yeah,
So if it's like
yeah,
X
Yeah,
is
that's
in.
true. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Just remember
Yeah.
1 and 3 if you're support, and 2 and 4 if you're DPS.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Upon my blade I swear.
So I was saying, yeah, so if it's DPS with the flowers, melee, they're gonna take the ones range, take the unlight.
So that our
Oh, yeah.
casters could stay alive. If we kill it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna.
That's, I mean, that's the
No, no,
problem.
no.
We'll remind when we get there.
You're a melee, Tanya.
Chuck.
Oh, melee tail boots.
We'll show you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Everybody swap. Try and stay north-south in the towers. So like 40 would be close. Try and be further south there when you're in the tower.
You want to lean a bit south in your tower so that they have, people east-west have a like way through, like a hallway to get to the boss.
Okay.
Oh, it's a camp. Well, say okay.
In.
In then in.
In and out.
Stay like this. Stay like this.
After again.
Just don't try and just add the extra call if I can.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not helpful for me.
Yeah. It's there's two different ways of thinking about it, and the second way is confusing some folks. So just.
Well, you get the magic barrier here next time.
Okay.
Because we support DPS after.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Respect.
One. Two.
Yeah, just to throw that in the middle of the arena.
Three.
I don't need to pause at all after doing this.
Yeah, it's intended.
Last two.
I'm gonna
My
start
two.
holding
We'll have
my-
to do it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold my 2 minutes. I think from.
Why? Why would you hold? We're all using it. It's desync then.
Yeah, that's true.
Just, I don't want to die to those orbs ever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Buffer doesn't actually put it on TV, it's just all the way from mine.
Oh, you all I guess.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Get ready for the first row. So remember, we're looking for one safe spot here, based on the.
It's rotating into the spot that has the empty spot.
Like,
Lanes.
remember.
Oh no, everyone on the same side. Everyone's on the
We're
same
probably
side.
gonna be
It's
all
not- it's-
together.
And B,
On
C,
three.
B. I'm starting at
It's
B.
2-3. 2-3.
Yeah.
And just the range, try to stay far and maybe try to stay after this way.
We could do our lineup, technically.
Just picks up the spread. Smile.
Yeah, it should be fine.
I'm pretty sure you can be on the same safe.
There's only 6 that aren't with us, so yeah, you have to be able to be on the same ones. Just spread.
Good.
Was anyone on the same one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you give you
Would
that
you like
much.
to do? Would you like to take the third one from the same approach or no?
Why don't you do a point and I'll in long in case. That way we can try both at the same time.
This was in and out plus the rotate. Well, not rotate. It's just the lead
the
shot.
Yeah.
In.
Yep, the red ship is off.
I suck at reading that one. I hate that floor.
Not very
You have
punishing, at
time
least.
to stand on the.
Bad, yeah.
Something I've noticed is the northwest.
Okay,
I
stop.
think it's the
Focus.
Alright, remember if you have the rosebuds, you're going to be on the center 4 that are diagonal to the towers.
Alright, GPS.
Yes, center 4. Support take the towers. And just make sure you're on the diagonal ones.
No, you have to.
You have to go where Vulcan is right now, basically. I think everyone needs to.
Yeah, alright, so.
Play out. Try and keep Zella alive.
Yeah, that's the one that wasn't adjacent to anything.
Oh, okay.
There's always 2 in the middle that are not, like, yeah, they're just diagonal. And safe. Add south. Not targetable.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, you.
Oh!
Far.
Incumbent.
Close. Yeah, just
No, they have to
Far,
stand
close,
still,
far.
so we have to do everything else.
far, close, close, far.
It finishes.
bad.
It finishes.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It finishes.
We can just
Except
block
you,
spot that.
Did it finish after the first one?
Oh, it doesn't.
Or before the
It was
first one?
pretty much
stacks.
when the first one will happen.
So they have to do whatever group doesn't get the dynamos. They have to do the first set, right? So that they don't get hit by.
Just
Basically.
kind
Well, I
of
guess you could just
wrong.
still do clock spot.
Because if the dynamos are already far and the
Just-
first one is far, it's kind of hard.
Well, you just
Yeah,
do,
yeah. You just do
like,
what it
it
naturally does,
doesn't
it,
matter,
right? Yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Alright,
It
so
doesn't-
it doesn't matter. Hold on. So Vulcan, you only took 1 instance of damage and you're fine, right? Yeah. And then Poi, did you only take 1 instance damage and you're fine, or did someone not stand up there?
In my,
I see. Both the other players stood in the wrong spots, so it's just fucked.
Where was safe? Where should I be?
So what I told you to do was to stand on the other inner red tile. That was
Oh, the other inner. Wait,
You're making
Can
a
you look at my
point here,
stream? This isn't the same poll, but like, okay, do you see my stream right now? Can you
Yes.
join up? And then, okay, so basically, where Poi and Zell are in this VOD are safe. Basically, like, look at the inner tile. There'll be 2 that are like diagonal to the towers, you know,
Yes.
that they and don't have red shit on them. That's where you'd want to stand. So where Zell is right now.
So do you
And
want
it's-
both roles go?
I think
there?
all 4 could. I think all 4 can go there, right? Because we established that it doesn't matter if you overlaps with the roast spec.
unless it's a different debuff, because those were AoEs and these aren't.
Yeah.
Gives a ball.
Yeah.
Okay, well then just do 2 and 2. It doesn't really matter, right? So,
Yeah. For now, I'll say let's go for it, just to get something.
yeah, yeah.
Because we're
Does
guaranteed
anyone
to have
understand?
res going through this if we just have 2 deaths, right?
Yeah.
Unironically, if you're not sure, just follow your role buddy. Like follow anyone.
Okay.
That's
Okay. I didn't know we were gonna stack the roles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, it seems like we can stack them.
Okay.
Ajo and I should be able to confirm it next pool anyways,
Okay.
if it supports.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
I have a feeling PF's gonna make that relative to where the 2 inner spots are. And we probably could do the same if we want.
we are not
Alright, so-
reason to.
It fixes
You want color buddies?
orientation.
Let's go more north here.
It doesn't matter for supports because
I think a tower
you can just all
fall.
straight in if you want. No, it's fine. I have the tower.
It happens at the same time as the first hit.
Frankly, watch the res. Unless it goes through the hole, which would be fun.
Now moving there
Just that.
anyways.
Clock spots, which one?
No quarter.
Ouch. Out, in, out.
Taste my steel.
Sports DPS.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Or 7. So,
How's our alternating north-south, right? Every single
Yeah,
time.
Escalade.
Okay.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike.
Heroes, bad news. First one, flash machine saves.
No
One safe spot on this one. Alpha.
Hey,
Yeah. No. Just really spread at the end. It really is just that final one, so that's crazy. Spread.
I got Mitra, and then I can
I
get
ran through
Izu.
the middle.
I think feathers maybe get ready.
Yes, I'm good for it. I have Invuln. I have
Fucking never mind. I have this one's easy.
No,
Just dodge.
just please.
out first.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah, that's easy.
Go with the class after.
Yeah, I will.
I'm saving my mid for this.
Okay. Are you wrapping it as well?
I'm just gonna load everything on this.
Okay.
Just to clarify, if you're not taking a tower, and you don't know
Where
what
Zell
you're doing,
is or Vulcan. is
stack
fine.
with, yeah, just stack with your role partners. And then
Otherwise-
everyone else, if you don't have the rosebud, you're taking the tower. If you have the rosebud, you're gonna be on that dragon. Good enough.
No, it
Yeah.
looks like you can't stack them.
That's as
So you
expected.
take tower, take tower, take tower.
That's as expected, right?
That's fine.
like what I said is the correct way to do it with two people
Yeah.
in the red. Leave them out.
Yeah.
I'll get Penny.
I can get Vulcan in a second. I just have to get the
Oh,
one more tick.
Clock spots after as soon as we get up.
Like,
Alright, you.
It's like
This is a witch on. This is a witch on. With the
oh, it's at the end, bro. You need to be.
bar. Oh, yeah, I guess
I'll
it's
remember
like-
the
I'll
things,
assume
do
I'm
the
on
mechanics,
all
I'll
of
remember it.
easy. You're gonna be far.
That's
What was the
far
other
first.
ones?
Far first. And then it's going to be in. And then in. And then far.
Okay.
How do you make it work?
Doesn't matter,
don't-
good enough. Fight's easy, what can we say?
Just use ice.
Yeah.
If you didn't get hit, take the next, please.
Get ready for a tank tower.
Yes.
I was saying
Everyone
tether,
has-
and then everyone else
has
just look for
it.
clocks.
I'm just guessing.
Fourth
Oh, fuck me. Look at the floor,
out of
never
the
mind.
middle. Out of the middle. Like party sides.
Is this the washing machine tether? No. This is new. Rosebuds, plus march.
Okay, so the rosebuds are gonna create new platforms, and yeah.
Okay.
So the rosebuds have to
Circling
drop in a
around.
way where they're not connecting
Keep the
themselves
red
to
mages
the
alive.
AoE.
Ramble. Ramble.
Ramble,
Yeah,
yeah.
Vulcan.
Run away, and then just
I
second
got
stack.
point.
Pop up or Zell.
You don't have it yet.
Okay.
Just
Red wide, red wide.
Oh, the crit shield?
Healer LV if you need some.
They don't.
We don't
I
have.
mean, they don't have level
grab
3.
Off, I will grab
Okay,
off.
so whenever
Not a bad idea. I think the answer is just struggle with crit shield.
no quarter.
Bar.
There's
I
cleave.
want you to
The
cleave.
half room, please.
8 of safe.
Far in far. Deep. In.
Frankie Popper.
Bar.
And then,
Watch the half room cleave. Multi-hit stand.
No, I don't have Invuln. I should say this.
So it looks like on that one it was cleave, then the witch hunt times 4, and then second
Yeah,
cleave.
it's just
It's not too
you
bad.
just have to get air spots before they start.
Okay.
Quick mention on the second rose bloom, just because I saw it. There's 3 safe spots on each side. One is 2 safe in the center, and the other one's 2 safe on the outside. If it is in, then out, right? you want to be on the side that has 2 safe on the out, so you have a space to dodge the cleaves. And it's out and then in. You want to be on the side that has 2 safe on the in, so you can dodge in and then dodge the cleave.
All right.
Okay, and then for the third one, we're doing melee, but we tend to use a pretend melee for that mech. They take the red stuff, like they stand on the red, right, on the inner tiles, if they have the rows. And then the 2 range take the safe spots just to guarantee that they live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, come again.
Does everyone understand that?
Was that 4 or 3?
Yeah, so if you look at Poi's most recent image in static chat, if you see, like, if you look only at the middle circle, right, how they're all divided into pie slices, you see how 2 of those pie slices have red on them?
Correct.
Yeah, so that Vulcan and Tenyu are going to go there, and then me and Poi are going to go on those ones, if we get the roses above our heads. The other 2 people from each group are instead going to go to the 2 that are, like, diagonally, like, or opposite of them. So in that picture, the one that Zell is standing on, and the one that Poi is really close to. Yeah, the check marks, actually, yeah, I didn't even notice the check marks, but yeah. But yeah, there you go, even better. So yeah, for supports, 3 and 4, Zell and Mitra take. 1 and 2, me and Poi take. And for DPS, Vulcan takes 1, Tenyu takes 2.
For that third mechanic, there was one pool I put a flower in front of Zell. He was taking a tower, and it like it did not connect to him, and it did not do damage to him.
What made? Did it light up though? Did it light up at the tower though?
It was already lit up because he was in it.
No, I mean,
I'll stream it.
did it become red?
Yeah. So that could be that simple, I suppose.
Because pretty sure Dario on the first hole went to the red and died.
I'll stream it.
Yeah, I think it does. So, I mean, I guess we can.
Like,
what do we want to try?
If you see like when it's Zell,
Stop, just show me as you show me.
as soon as Zell steps into him, it starts lighting up, and then I put mine there.
Oh.
And Zell's doesn't. I ran into him and I exploded, but
Yes.
Zell didn't take damage.
Yeah.
And I assume
But
my
the thing
full
is, you have to
save
be-
because I lit up here.
Yeah, wind it back.
I know, like
I just want to finish playing it too. Yeah, because that's definitely fine. Is it just any 4 middle tiles then? Am I missing something?
Okay, no,
Well,
so
do you see how they light up?
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
later?
it's the tile in front of the tower, and then the one next to it, not in front of the tower, if that makes sense. So wind it back just a little bit. So right here would have been the one in front of 3, the one next to 3, and the one in front of 4, and the one next to 4. That way you're not connecting any of the towers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
The
you're saying.
towers can't connect.
Yeah.
That's making more sense.
Well, because that's what I was saying, right? Like, all the pedals do is drop tiles. And
Yeah,
you
I
just
was
I
can't
thought it
connect
connects
things
everything.
that erupt,
Like-
right?
Well, I didn't know if
Okay,
it
that
was
makes
like you
more
can't
sense.
connect things, at which point I couldn't solve it, or you can't connect the towers, which means you have to make that
But
weird.
you just can't connect things that activate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
But you have to connect
think-
them, or you don't.
No. So, if there is a trail of the lit up tiles from one tower to another, it's a fail pattern. Right? So we're lighting up these tiles, and we have to light them up in such a way that we don't connect 2 of the towers.
Yes,
Right?
that
Look at Poi's
picture is
picture. That's how you do
So,
it.
yeah.
you just put them on the inner tiles.
It's always gonna be
I
the inner
see.
ones, but you have to be
So-
on those specific ones so they don't connect to each
Yeah.
other from like
Yeah.
inside. You know, like you don't want to make a path between towers.
So you don't want to make them a bigger shape, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what it's basically going to boil down to, because those 2 have always been, well, they haven't been opposite of each other, I'll say, right? You always want to put them in that kind of pattern.
Yeah, that's your inner north spot potential.
Your little TIE fighter.
Okay. Yeah. That's the new north thing. Okay.
Isn't it just like no, okay, I see. I see how it works. Okay.
The shape, yeah.
Is anyone not sure about this?
You just
There is a alternate pattern we could use, but it doesn't really do that.
What?
Sorry, did someone say
I
yes?
mean,
I'm just trying to think if the alternate's easier. I don't think it is.
I think this is just keeps everyone in the same spot.
I
Yeah,
know
you
what the
point out.
the alternate
this
he's
is-
saying is do 1, 2, 3 connected to the C,
Yeah.
and then one person in the spot sandwiched by 2.
Yeah. I don't think that's any easier. I think we just split
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
This
because you already
is one
have,
more,
we already know its roles,
basically.
right? So you just do
Yeah.
east
Like
west
party
via
side,
new
yeah.
north, and then you just take one each.
Yeah.
Reinstance maybe.
We could probably do one more pull, and then we'll range.
Okay. Let me check.
And then we have to solve 4 at some point.
Yeah.
I don't have a clip of the most recent answer version
I'm sure
of similar
somebody
mechanic.
does. We can look at it after the instance out, and then go in with a plan.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to her highness.
I don't think we're doing bad on damage, but we're like halfway through our health bar.
Sting of my divine blade!
Yeah, I'm sure we'll kill it.
Imagine we're just getting 50-50 on the color pattern here.
It would be very funny. I've never been 50-50 that many times. Okay, it's impossible.
Wait, you can actually just ego run through after your tower goes off, by the way, if you want up time.
Just take
that's
things.
That's what Vulcan was doing, and she got fucking blasted.
Yeah, more tanks.
You're a tank boy, so.
Well, make sure you wait till the tower.
Box.
Okay.
I'll cover Zell, and then intervention.
I don't know if you called that, but I did not hear it.
It was called, yeah.
Okay. I could not hear it.
It was pre-called, but it wasn't called during.
It was kind of
Yeah,
quiet.
sports.
Well, it was kind of quiet.
Tower might have gone off.
Somebody? It is.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys come over in those last two. It's because of 2 minutes right there.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Yeah.
Washing machine 161.
We had a lot of deaths there. Like, was that all because people got bones or something, or was it because you can't stack the roses?
We failed the in-out. And cascaded to a few extra people.
Washing machine, one safe side. Alpha.
8 Alpha. Okay, but Vulcan has a bleed.
Going through the center.
It's a nasty bleed.
Only that last ledge will be safe. Just wait to spray.
There we go. Go for you have the bleed now.
Yeah, of course, center's bad.
Right.
Good light. Second loom set.
What's the trick to this one again?
So there's either 2 safe on the outside or 2 safe on the inside. If you want to end so you can have space to dodge the bleed. So
Inside.
I'm gonna go to the side with 2 safe in or out. Sorry. 2 safe on the outside. So you see
I
how
see.
Banjo's side has 2 safe on the inside, and you guys have 2 safe on the outside.
Yeah.
So you guys had no option there, right? Which is why
You have to pair her pattern with the floor pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time to move. I just too scared to move through the
Third set.
I don't think you can do it. I think you have to.
Diagram if you need it.
planning to find.
Remember the shape we're trying to make here?
New North. New North is like A2. Party
A2.
side.
To see who gets the mic.
Dajo, well, Light Party 1 will take South Tower. You go north.
So So
Missing tower on one. Missing tower on one.
Yeah, just
What's
back
that?
there.
And just stand off with the things.
Get up
here.
there.
That's it. Boom.
Oh, come on.
No,
pop.
boy's
I think
dumb and
someone
ran
left
off
the
his
tower.
tower. It was a play.
I thought it went
Sorry,
off
boss
already.
just follows me there.
So they get magic bones. That's
I will get off of.
Go clock spots here. I guess get ready to like party and shit first.
you can shock.
I'm gonna add over.
Close. Close.
Make sure you're out to start. We're forced into this pattern. What was the pattern, by the way?
Close, far, far.
In-
Small fire.
Yeah, and then the last two are out.
Taste my steel.
Got my Tiberium?
Yeah, rep.
Yes, I'll dump.
Are you?
Yeah, I have it. Oh, also, I don't.
No. I was saying I have it.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part. That's my bad.
My resolve shall never waver.
Everyone's up there.
Just trying to get a good view of this. This is the marks again.
Just try and get a unique spot, I guess.
Circling thorns, green brambles. It's just difficult.
Getting
Izu up.
getting HP.
I'm saving this.
I have no mana for
Yeah.
Noted.
Half blue first.
I get Daisho.
Thanks for the follow and me, Jimmy.
Far, close, close.
getting
Half from
Far
first.
first. Yep. Far first. Fire. Close. Close, and then watch the half room.
Is that,
Taste my steel.
yeah, that's the step. So it's first half room and then the first far close.
So just
Yeah.
like don't try and run through the room. Just wait, because they could cleave in a way that you just stay on the same half side with them. They did that the first time we went there.
That's for vlog.
Just do all 8 on the same side unless you have to not.
Get that clip again.
And then I sent a picture of what I think going on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would be pedal players, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 would be AoE players.
Oh, there's a black 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you have 4 pedal players?
I think there's 2.
Or is there only 2?
I think it was. We need to go back like 8 seconds.
I definitely know I had one, and I connected the tile to another tile or whatever, and I just fucking got deleted.
It's because you connected to a tile. That's good.
Yeah, I know.
No, but you're looking at something different, just to be clear.
This is what we're doing. This is
What
the
if
continue.
last-
This is
The last 2 DPS. Am I blind?
Yeah,
one's up there.
that's
One's up here.
Do they both have Mars?
Yeah, everyone has it.
Oh, yeah, you should just have one. Okay, yeah. So there's 2 on the ground by default. And then you guys get targeted to make more, and then they make more.
So people with the AoEs go towards the AoEs, and people with flowers go towards the.
How many are lit up by default on the ground?
Should be 4 total, I think.
2 outside and 2 inside ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Are
this
those,
is a different pattern than the one we had before, it looks like.
There was.
how do those first 2 AoEs come out? They kind of look like they were in the same spot both times, but I'm not convinced
They're
not.
same like orientation, but they're
Not baited at all, though.
No, they're like on inner cards and stuff to
They,
cover.
they look like they're in the same spot.
There were 3 out, 2 in.
Okay, so we have, by the looks of it, the same pattern, just mirrored between the first two, or the first pole 1 and pole 2.
It's like testing what the rules do, right? So like these buds that don't have circles, these turn the thing you're on into rows, right? And these activate the thing you're on, but doesn't turn what you're on into a rose.
Yeah, that's why I posted the picture I posted. So it's.
Oh, okay, so yours don't activate. Okay, so it's just the 4 extra.
And then
these proc it, but they don't activate it, right?
Yeah, and then the end goal is just to have space to
so
run
then
for-
on the second picture or on the stream, it's actually just a flipped pattern, the one we saw. So it'd be the same thing, just instead of northwest, it'd be northeast. That all the 4 roses would be, too, I think. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I am right. Yeah.
So the 4 rows just go to the giant 4 connecting one together?
So by the looks of it, the 4 roses just go to the space
the 4
between
space,
the
huh?
2 towers.
2 towers.
Yeah, like if you look, you see what the 2 towers are that we, or not towers, but the 2 AoEs. They just go
two ground
to
ones
the opposite side.
of it,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Because
And
you
then
could. Oh, because the idea is that we don't want to touch these with where they are, because we're gonna
Yes.
proc what they have and kill them.
Yes.
I see. Yeah.
You also can't ignite the ones that are
Anything
not
that's
currently
basic
going to be
to them.
ignited by something already by default.
Yeah. So.
So like the ones by 1 and 2, like we obviously cannot overlap to ignite those because they'll kill the pedal players.
And we did confirm that these can be. You can have 2 of these on the same tile, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Just don't overlap your circle with each other because it's like a thunder, basically. Like it's a spread.
I guess the 4 pedal, the 4 AoE just go towards the 2 ground static ones, and then the 2
Yeah, they
rows
just have to
just
be
go
on-
opposite. Yeah.
They have to be on AoE side. The pedals are on empty
Yeah.
side.
And then you cannot be adjacent to them.
That's basically what you have, Trem, except in like a different picture, basically, from like a different angle.
It's not a different angle. It's just literally mirrored.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And then when we stretch it,
The one in your picture is like with the AoE is not safe because you're gonna proc the other side. The one has to go in between the 2 static. On the
Oh.
ground. You can't be adjacent to that. That will proc the entire other side.
yeah, and that will kill everybody.
Yeah.
Which colored? Or okay, what numbers are for what roll there? Like so, the 1, 2, 3, 4
Mainly,
up
mainly
top
look
in
at
that
mine.
picture
Like the
are-
red ones are for the roses.
Yeah.
Red
but
is
it's
the
gonna be-
roses. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Could you not use the black though?
I didn't even know those were there until you said that. Okay, wait. Yeah.
Well, those
Can you
ones
do
don't
like
matter.
green for the spreads or
That's
something?
the
Or,
thing.
just
Like
any
the
other-
spreads, you just have to be down there and spread out, and then you cannot. You
just
cannot
can't be near
ignite the outside. Like, I mean, the one that's next to you. Like, obviously, there's the one that's southeast in my picture. That one does not matter at all. But the ones that are like towards the safe spot, you cannot ignite those. The ones on 1 and 2.
I feel like I'm missing something still.
And then when we
Uh,
stretch it, we stretch. It's probably support DPS stretch, right?
I mean, then
Yeah.
after this, you have to collapse for tethers. Yeah.
But we're gonna collapse on the side that doesn't have the rows on them, essentially, because that's the far
Well-
stretching.
Well,
Right.
there's also someone with another like rose conduit and along with the stack.
I think it's gonna
those
be like
tethers.
4 people get those like one roll gets like
Yeah.
the spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, one gets a stack after.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't me that time.
No, it was Tenya at that time.
Okay,
Right,
sorry.
But
sorry.
then said you thought. Yeah.
Yeah, because
It-
Mitra
it-
had a stack and a conduit, but odds are that she should not have.
I think the
Because of
stack
the
is the
restriction.
conduit.
What kind are you
Uh,
talking about? Like, she was still brambles at the whole
My
time.
bad, the thunder. Like with
Thunder.
the
Yeah,
thunder,
the-
the stack. I think the stack is the like what activates anything. But we had that. So.
Anyone say markers?
No.
Sure, do it.
Let's put it back down.
Alright, just put them down quick.
I'll do numbers.
Alright.
I the 4 has a yellow and a green in your picture.
That is true and is funny.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter.
Oops.
Alright, save them. Alright, let's go.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You'd think they would have made the food queuing not Terra shit, right? I mean, it's better, but it's still shit.
Color spots.
The queue's just fine. It just takes forever to walk.
Box. Which one?
No quarter.
Stuff in, out. Or I guess I'll say far. And close. Close first. And then far. And then far. And then close.
No, watch it.
So,
My steel.
Player diff,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Isu and I went further in. It's okay.
They'll know the exact in to be in.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
this. First set.
Oh. Be careful with that.
Sorry, I'm
dodge.
on
You-
you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're shooting wide on that one.
I'm terrible at aiming it.
Just, you can max melee the orc, and it just points it straight out.
Okay. I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
Wait, that's silly. Does that mean we know what direction the cleaves are going every time?
No. Nah.
Yeah, if you have questions.
Yeah, it's like front of the tower, yeah. But I mean, there is always an orc there. So,
Yeah.
support side at least.
They do quite enough damage, yeah.
Yeah,
No more games.
One safe spot. It's on 3B.
Only the last one should be safe.
No one, including me, goes directly to the middle spot.
We should always just go back to the first.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Yep, magic chair.
Is it the in-out dodge?
I'm much first.
Out first.
I'm meeting.
It's a double set.
I got cell, and I can get
Okay, tethers
Isu.
after this.
Real move, just take the one pull. Almost.
Yeah. I mean,
you're
you
not sure.
could just ignore it for sure.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Remember this mech?
Find north. North is A2-ish.
Check to see who's getting marked.
Boy will not reach the tower.
Supports towers. DPS make the shape. Beautiful. Wait for the towers. Very vicious.
I'll rep next raid block.
Yeah, battle. Okay. I got magic.
The clock's coming up, right? With the in-out, with the dynamos.
Yeah.
Yes.
For some reason.
Stack if you're not one of the things, though.
Are we keeping this taking on order or just like freestyling?
We have to freestyle with the dynamos, basically.
Yeah, it forces you to.
Far, close.
It did not give me a thing.
Far. Close.
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 I didn't see how good this side.
It's also up,
Yeah.
Is there a reason we don't do the stacks with the demos?
I think one of them has to be.
I mean, 2 of them could be. 3 of them could be. Why can't you just stack them all?
My resolve shall never waver.
We could have all the Oh, like, I see what you're saying. The
The
dynamos
only
all
problem
yeah.
is
on top of each other.
your
Oh, let's just
position's
test-
going into it, right?
That's
From third towards
strat,
A.
sure works.
I mean, yeah, this one, don't stand up somewhere it's going to get activated.
it's
Maybe
your
try to.
Just-
Okay.
Yeah, that one I didn't get a dynamo. All the DPS, I
Yeah,
just
so
think.
He was only been getting 3.
Am I dumb? I still feel like that 4th one I'm missing something.
Who had the stack there?
I think
Who
it's
had the 2
fine.
stacks there?
I had one.
Okay, then yeah, stack all the dynamos on top of each other with whoever has it. Just do like roll stacks,
Okay.
and then just go to clock spots after.
So
Okay,
just
I mean,
DPSB.
Whoever
support
doesn't
Steve.
have dynamos, like, is
And
gonna be
set
doing
the
the first.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The roll that doesn't.
So that
have
means
dynamos.
please do not run to the wall if you're the dynamo.
Yeah, have the dynamos like
Just beta, beta,
3.
do beta.
The dynamos
Yeah.
can just be max melee.
Yeah.
Okay, so dynamo roll taking 2-4. No dynamo 1-3.
If it's whole base, can't we just always have DPS beta supports that delta?
Yeah, and you can just do a fan out dodge. Is that what you're saying?
And then fan out after, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Just don't kill people.
Upon my blade, I swear.
That
no
solves it if
harm shall come to her
Supports have dynamo too. We haven't seen yet, but knowing the first mech probably is doable. Yeah, we'll do support stack delta, DPS stack beta. Whoever doesn't have the dynamos is solving the first pattern, and you're just doing a fan out.
of my divine blade.
So I gave you a nice little safe spot there.
Try this.
Do that again. What's the dynamo? Who's taking first one?
The roll that does not have the dynamos will be taking the first in or out. Yes.
No quarter.
Speaking of in or out, clock spots. In and out.
First one's close. Second one's close. Third one's far. Fourth one.
Roll sides after this.
Oh, magic. Oops.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Is your add up for the
That was up for
thing?
the transition.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you do that because then I can add all the stack.
Okay.
Set. Second set.
He died faster.
Yeah.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
I miss my unit.
Oh, he swapped the dance. First pattern washing machine.
No more game.
This was not terrible to read, I feel like.
No,
No,
it's-
He got revealed again.
I can get it. I can get it. Oh no.
Make sure I have the burning.
Yeah.
The magic barrier.
Oh, you rep this.
I battle. I do not. Oh wait, you said you. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll have auto for the stack.
Mhm.
In out.
No
With
time
donut.
even to fear my wrath.
In first.
Delta.
Heaven's roar!
Dodge with the schmooze, never mind. They're both safe.
Tethers. The hard one.
There is no escape!
I'm north.
Same as before. Same to use much.
Both sides.
So just the north. DPS towers. Supports me by shape.
Vulcan north.
Oh, I'll go most next time.
Oh shit. You're probably dead. Fuck off. Oh yeah, we're fine.
No, those
No,
towers.
we're not. Okay, shit. Is it? I do have to be next to Zell there.
Yes, you have to be next to Zell.
Getting me going.
I misread that.
Should I?
No. Okay. Not enough mana to get us all up right now.
That's what you think.
That's what the super eaters are for.
I just don't pay attention.
You thought
Oh,
Roof Bomber was
I
bad?
mixed
Watch
up the
this.
image.
Upon my blade, I swear.
Yeah, Diggly Tenyu, you take the north tower there.
Yeah, I'll go most next time.
Yeah, I just went to my color bloody spot. Because my tower is covered by C barely or whatever.
I'd advise against that because we're using a we're doing a relative there.
You gotta remember that your tower turns into all the lit tiles. You can still get up that if need be. Which color?
Your tower turns into all the lit tiles.
I looked at it, yeah, because all the tiles that
For real? Yeah, that could be
basically
true.
the flanking the flanking towers should be like 3 tiles big, and then the one in the middle is just
Box.
Far. Far. First one's far. Second one's far. Third one's close. Fourth one's close.
Take my steel!
The stack's just here to make sure you did the mechanic right?
Yeah, probably.
It's not really covering me, you think?
Yeah. It's a body check. That's not a body check.
Support
I will
DPS.
show you the soul of a royal knight!
It'd be funny if that was always on a tank stack.
Just baited out that first set.
Yeah.
Mina Steam. Don't mind me.
Vibing.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Need a nap mini first.
Or dark side, you know?
No more games!
Push the bleed on point.
Dude. My bad, my bad.
Red light, you're up.
Am I at all?
I'm saving missionary over midding right now.
Second one.
No time even to fear my wrath!
Get out. Out first.
Heavens roar!
Camel one, third one.
I got Yuzu.
Other,
I know you got
other. I'm starting to see it. It's like a very awkward like timing if you want to.
There's no escape!
North is
It's yellow.
4C. Oh my god.
DPS towers. Supports make the shift.
Fell over one.
Yeah, should we get the message up?
Off. Stay in towers.
My rep.
Magicked.
Box spots. Actually, that's a Delta Bravo on this one, right?
Yeah, it is.
Supports Delta DPS Bravo.
Do a light spread just to see if you actually have the.
Here, here.
Oh yeah, do a lineup for your spread, dude. Okay.
Just take.
Stack these. What was the in-out?
One's close to one's far.
What's the order?
Close. Close
Close.
first. Close first. Close second. Far third. Far fourth.
Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good.
That's fine.
I got Yuzu. Oh no, you got. Okay.
I bet.
Yep. Message me.
Bringing back the box.
Box is good. Everyone should just make a box. I'm just saying.
My resolve
I just want cleave. Remember, it's cleave first, then in-out.
No, yeah.
After this.
Okay.
God damn it. Hard one.
Yeah, the giant one is
He's
on C.
Check your marks. Check your
He's
marks.
north. AoE
Supports are at C,
forward,
DPS don't want to be here.
Yep.
Further, Vulcan, no! Oh, I didn't. It's
Yeah, I got Yuzu.
Brambles.
I got Yuzu.
Brambles.
Brambles on the alpha side. Supports go to beta.
Spread.
I got
Pop
Mitra.
This is the two half
I'm
rooms.
keeping Pop alive.
Plus
I'll
the
give them
in-out stuff.
I got. Okay.
He's
Oh, we have nothing for you.
Adolf.
That's fine.
I can get. Okay, no, we're good.
Clock spots. Go clock spots.
Yeah, just orient yourselves here.
Remember, there's a half room cleave, then the first two. Half room cleave, second two.
No, half includes at the end. Close first.
Yeah.
Watch the half room. I'll call it. Closest first. Bars second. Bars third. Bars third.
Sorry, I shouldn't have watched him.
Half room.
Someone's gonna die here.
Close and then
Hop room.
I can get Mitra. I can get these two,
Yeah.
and I can get Daikyo right now. once my tick happens.
Yeah, if there's tether, then you just take it. Oh, you're good, you're good.
Fifth blue. Oh god.
Two sides are safe. Two
White
sides are
parties,
safe.
White parties, white parties.
White party sides. And red
Let's
whites.
go.
The thing on the outside.
Chad, check the order of those. In first. So you have to be on.
There was
I got
there were lines
Mitra.
that spawned like at the 3 corner
Line
first,
feathers?
and then 2.
I got cell once. I get the MP. I'm just gonna sit for right now.
The normal mode.
Unless you got.
Line cleaves on the outside.
I need one more tick.
How's your getting
Clip.
I don't have a P.
Don't call it then.
6.
It's okay.
Okay,
just,
that's not bad.
just try and get a
Out of
good
the
view. The floor pattern.
Looks like
Other
another
color.
light party.
I have 10 units.
This is an ad. Look for the ad outside. Emblazon more rose marks.
There's more towers.
Oh, this is the holy marker thing. So we're just doing this with this. That's not too bad.
Just take a tower, take a tower.
That's it. And then towers will come out now. Wait, how do you not?
Yes, the towers. Go for the second.
Towers
Oh,
are
fuck.
Are we supposed to use the roses to extend the towers?
Are you trying to recover?
We can try. Just to see more stuff.
This is the same thing.
Alpha.
This is first mech again.
Fucking autos. One more hit.
Spreads.
Red
Probably
one.
AoE
red
and then probably enrage.
That's
Line
not
cleave.
exactly right.
Just save one of them, yeah. And then just delay it with a res.
As soon as Poi dies, take it, take it. Oh, like this. Rage.
Just
Chain another
delay
res,
it
chain
again,
another
delay
res.
it again. We can do this. Just keep resting.
Just chain resin.
The patch notes next patch being like, Transcendence has been reduced to 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
Alright, one more? Oh, that wasn't? Okay, part of me thought that
Oh,
was
this
just
is
to
it,
be
this-
soft.
this
Okay,
is
this is enrage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, good job.
That's
funny
great.
That's so funny.
We should test the big tower theory on whatever the first one is.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
What is big tower theory?
The only issue
Big tower theory.
It's
is
objectively true. I just also the only way. Okay, there's one kind of thing that troubles me is that like usually anything hitting a lit up tile activates it. Well, I guess yeah, that makes sense. So she she would hit the
Yeah.
tile to activate it, and you'd be standing in a safe spot that's also red to like not get hit by a cleave, but also take the tower.
Can we look at the pattern real quick?
Yeah, I'm just,
It's all
So,
like all the rest of the fight, right? So,
yeah.
the first half I get, cause the first thing she's doing is spawning 2 sets of blades, right? They go off
Yes.
2 and then 2. They're basically both half rooms, so you're left with 1 quadrant that's safe, right? That's the first part.
There's
We also have a
4.
mechanic before this.
So south isn't safe and east isn't safe, so everyone's got to be northwest here, right?
Yes.
And then she has the in-out thunder that's going off.
And then
Right,
also
and then-
the 3-to-1 dodge.
And the
thing
3 to
I
1.
sliced
Yeah.
earlier.
there is This pattern does
So your
allow
one
us
would've been
to
safe, right?
stagger every single rose, so we can do stagger roses.
Oh no, you can't even beat. She's lighting up the red. So what's
Looking
even
at
safe?
different things.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mech before.
We have a
Yeah,
mech
poise-
for this.
Which one are you looking at, Jeremy? Are you looking at Poise? Because I'm looking at Dojos.
I'm looking at Digest, and this is the mech after the one we're at. Or that after
Is
the one
it?
we've seen that we did. Yes.
I don't remember the order.
No, this is right after the
Yeah,
last
I
one.
thought Dojos is 5th, and the one Poise looking at is 6th, right?
Yeah, that should be the
Yeah,
sixth
yeah,
one that
yeah.
Poi's looking at.
So
Yeah, we should go
Dojos
over
is
5
first.
first.
Yeah.
Five first.
Yeah, 5 is the one where she like we did like the light parties just in the moment.
And do you think her cast bar could be a little bit bigger?
I think it's
5?
great. I love the Dojos. I can
Yeah,
read it
they're
from
a
while I'm
bit.
pacing the room. It's fantastic. So yeah, she spawns the blades, 2 sets, 2-2. Each one's a half from cleave, so we're cleaving south and then east, so only northwest is safe.
This means
right?
you have to switch.
But Northwest
sides.
isn't safe either because she lights up the red
safe.
floor.
It's safe for the start, and then you dodge into it at the end. I did the dodge right
I did too.
on mine.
No, I think we have to be here and then dodge into it, right?
But this
That's what-
this
yeah,
is
that's
when
what I
you would be
did.
dodging towards. The
Yeah, I think
what?
you're right. You just read whatever the second set is, you stand in front of it, and then you dodge into the safe after, right?
Yes.
So like east is the second
red's
set,
still
you
gonna
wait
dodge.
here, after she does the cleave, you can move in.
And now
Because, like-
you move to
Oh,
C
she was in.
after.
Okay, yeah, that's
That
that's-
northeast one is safe, beyond 2, right? So you would have stood there and then moved in just after this hit here, right?
and then just move again. But I also had to go west instead of. Okay, yeah.
I think you just rotate. So you would have gone from like 2 to like
I see.
A to like
So also
south.
her-
To A1, yeah.
Her
Do it one
cleaves
for
do not activate tiles.
Her lightning
Her
one?
cleaves, like her blue cleaves do not activate tiles. Only the
The ply
floor light.
slices, right?
Yeah, only the floor lightnings and like. Yeah, only the
Yes.
floor lightnings activate tiles.
Correct.
Which solves the other mechanic as well. I know.
Boy, did you have missionary there on 5?
It was not
'Cause-
available. I couldn't get
Okay.
it.
Yeah, let's just gigamit this part because it's just once.
I could probably take our way through this part if we make.
I think we need healer LB for the tower for 6 after. So then, okay, let's see 6.
Seems easier.
It does seem easier, yeah.
So it spawns the arena like 4 red things in the middle, kind of making like a disconnected line.
Yeah,
the
so
outside
you
to on the
can
inside.
stagger all the roses. That means if we
I'm
want to do
assuming it's
that.
just 2.
Or towers, right?
So how many people have marks here?
Four.
Or
Four,
non
Yeah, it's the supports, right?
So the thing is, we cannot stagger these. We need to connect the tower. We need to expand the towers. That way they can be served by players.
On each side. Okay. I see.
So what you're saying is that if they're connected, as long as you're standing in one of the tiles, it counts for the tower.
Basically, we need to turn
Gotcha.
every tower into like
Do a double slice.
like a bigger slice.
Right, because you don't have to be in the slice with the tower. You have to be in the slice that's connected to the tower.
Exactly, and not getting hit by her cleave at the same time.
For the second set specifically.
I'm on board with big tower.
Like this one,
Makes sense.
someone would be standing in 4. Then the person that could connect like an L shape, and then the person could be in 4 that's going to take the tower and not get hit by the next cleave, right?
Yeah, so the orientation here is just based on where the inner ones spawn, because the towers are always opposite, yeah.
Obviously, we can't connect with both towers.
Oh, that's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
can you like draw numbers on where you want people? to
Yeah,
stand?
so if you pause right at
Let me just
the
make it fast.
start here, where like it's just the floor. Let me just get an image there.
That's what it looks like.
There you go.
On this pattern specifically.
Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, it'll probably be mirrored just based on where those inner
Yeah.
ones spawn, right?
Yeah.
So the towers are always opposite. Those inner ones are going to spawn opposite, but they could be on either side of the initial ones, right? And then you just make the same kind of like shape based on where those inner ones are, and that's it.
The giant diagrams of things.
So melee's in, like ranged out, and then the goal is to not touch another tower. That should basically solve everything, right? Because the outside people are, and the inside people should have their own rule set. Just
Yeah, you
you
should-
should touch another tower.
The only process here is just like you only want to be adjacent to one tower, right?
Yeah, the one you want to touch on as far as the inside or the outside. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so melees would take 2 and 3 again, and then range would take 1 and 4 in the picture that you draw, boy.
Yeah. Like party
And
split,
then-
and then
What are the people without roses doing? Are they just standing in those towers?
Dodging.
dodging.
dodge.
They need to do the second dodge in a pie slice that's going to resolve a tower.
Yeah, I'll say this. Your not color buddy, your like ranged melee pairs should be solved here, right? So if whoever's dodging out at 1 to extend the tower range tile with their rose mark, right? The player that needs to soak the tower is going to have to move there because they're basically making a new safe spot for that player to soak the tower in, right?
Hold up.
So he,
We just
So
make
we're-
T's, yeah, like what I posted. Just make 2 T's on your side of the room.
The T means like red, like that's like all red.
Oh wait, I just realized. Oh
Okay.
fuck, I'm stupid. Give me a second.
oh, did you?
Yeah, I had them all.
Yeah, so whoever Poi's melee buddy would be is going to be in whatever spot Poi
Yeah.
was in if he takes the first one.
Yeah, I see what
okay,
you mean.
okay.
You basically have to just like extend the
You
towers
swap
in a way that
spots,
don't
right, with
connect.
your-
So it'll basically be if you don't have the rose mark, you're going to go to the initial safe spots, and then you'll run to where your rose buddy was after, and then the rose player's going to move out to their assigned tiles, and then they're going to move the safe spots after.
Talked more about the mechanic before this one.
I think that one you just
5?
run in a circle. I think 5 is literally
okay.
just run in a circle.
So 5, from what I see, so we look for, so 2 diagonals are going to be safe. So here it was northeast and southwest. So first, one of these is just going to be dangerous right away because you tell based on the orange blades on the edge of the arena. So we see these are cleaving south, so we have to be northeast. That has to be the start.
Correct.
Next, we're looking at the second blades. These are spawning east, right? So we have to go like away from them because these are going to go off next. So that means we have to go west.
You can't
So
go
we
up,
start.
though.
You can after the red explodes.
Yeah, it's the
So you
order
start
of
northeast, red explodes, then you dodge these and dodge into the red.
So basically, what you're
if-
doing is you're resolving reds plus a lightning, and
Plus the in-out.
then- yes, that's what I was calling.
So I,
So you're
Oh, sorry.
resolving reds and lightning because those go off simultaneously, and then you're dodging blue cleaves and moving to the next spot to solve the next lightning reds. And also not get hit by
this pie slice.
the half cleave.
That's
That was
Well,
not
it-
that
sorry,
makes
sorry.
sense.
You
You,
have to
you
go
basically
southwest.
always have to
You-
run through. You're gonna basically
have
always
to
have to run through.
Run through.
It's-
yeah,
yeah,
you're
It's
right.
just
You have to do,
clockwise
like, the
or
run,
counterclockwise. It's all
If you
the
watch
same.
what I do, that I didn't get hit at all. You have to do that dodge.
yeah,
Yeah, we're
something
far
I
from
did.
You don't have to do that one. I think you can go the other direction too. But yeah.
The issue if
For
you
me,
go
at
the
least,
other
it makes sense to
direction
go through.
is that the dynamo or the chariot triggers the like northwest. So like if you
Oh,
dodge
okay.
the other way, you're getting hit by. You have to. There's only one direction you can run.
Do you know?
Yeah,
how to
you're
time
right.
that
That's
all the
what
way
I was
around?
thinking, too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think you have to do how Alpha does.
Yeah, you're right. That's insane.
Okay.
So is it always just diagonal then?
I think
Just safe spot to
I
safe
guess.
spot?
Yeah,
I mean, you
always-
don't have a choice otherwise.
Unless they spawn in a way that's not the way they're spawning,
Mhm.
it's literally always diagonal.
It's basically
That's-
looking at where the safe spot and see which pie slice becomes safe first, right? And then you go.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then
you go to that,
through it.
and then
That's
you
it.
do the in out, and that's it, and just run diagonal.
Just do not run into the death puddle in the middle. That's all I ask.
Oh, true, very true. Yeah. See how like Fafa does like a little like loop around, so he doesn't touch the bleed. Yeah. No, I think this one's fine, and like I said, we can just hypermit this because it's just bones.
Rem, as we do the next few pulls, can you? These towers go off the same time the second cleave does, and big tower theory does not solve that. So it's something we
Yeah.
have to look
What do you mean?
at.
Can you show
Yes,
me?
it does. It objectively does.
It
Just let me see.
It does extend the tower though.
it does extend the tower, but it does
That's
not
the
make
first
it
one.
safe.
It does.
And that's the second one.
Does not.
Yeah. Like, look. So
It does. Look.
Well, hang on.
This
Look at
cleave.
one screen here. Let's look at poise, yeah?
So if I put my thing here on this slice, right?
Correct.
So let's assume this. I don't place it here. Let's assume I place it over here, right?
Correct.
The second safe spot is all the way over here. So how the fuck am I supposed to get to this tower, which is only this safe spot?
Can you play it out? Do the towers go off with that?
They go off
second
the
cleave?
same time. At the same time, the second cleave happens. Yes.
Well, the inner towers
Oh,
there.
okay,
were
I got it.
Just
No,
on their
we're
own.
being silly.
Yeah.
Go back, play. I think we just. You're right, but we just do 2 outer tiles.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, okay. So, you just do 2 outer tiles,
Yes.
Yeah.
or
I don't
2
think we
inner
do the
tiles,
inner.
depending on which ones.
Well,
okay.
I don't know if we have
It'll
time to
never
figure
be
that
2 inner
out.
tiles because you could, right? Like.
It could be.
I mean, it could be, I guess.
Yeah, you can
but,
fit it.
but it's
to be
just straight
clear.
in or out. It's just straight or in or out, though. It's.
Yep.
Like,
But do you have
Yeah,
time to
yeah.
figure out which one it is before it goes out? Can you back up?
yeah, it would just be on the first read, right?
So like, hang on. Here you have the marks, right? So right there, if you pause,
You have a little bit of time.
like as soon as you see her first cleave,
You're
show,
covering the you're covering the towers that are covered that are
you'll
not.
have to know. Yeah, you'll have to know which ones to do. That's her second one.
Oh, it is.
Go back,
Yeah, it
go
is.
back a little more.
I'll just go to start. Sorry, it's like a 10-second
That's what I'm
scrub.
saying. So like as soon as her first cleave shows, you just pause. It's right there.
These are the
We
safe
have to
towers.
know. We have to know which towers we're doing, right?
Which is
And yeah, the
outer
ones that are
tiles.
covered are safe, so we're always going to do adjacent to the ones that aren't safe.
So we would
Yeah.
put a person here and a person here.
What about
then
so
the same on the other
thing on the
side.
other side?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll always be in the direction that doesn't make it connect to the inside tower, right?
Which means.
Yes.
So it'll always be fixed.
It could
And
also
then-
be on
you-
the same thing that we need to make the inner ones adjacent, right?
Correct.
When
That's
When
what
you
I'm
just
saying, right?
fail, you just walk
You'll
like
just be
you
moving
just
in or out, that's it.
yeah that like that's
just
all
walk
it is.
in
It's
or
really
out, yeah.
just
You're just
Yeah.
splitting light parties and the people with the, those that are
I
moving in
don't
or out.
know if these towers spawn the same orientation every time, but
You're just looking
Like, I
for
don't
the
know
Well,
if it was
giant.
they
gonna
kind of
be-
have to spawn like this, but
I just meant like
different.
east-west
Yeah.
wise, right? Like if it's just
Yeah.
east-west, it's just easy to say, okay, split, you know, light
Well,
parties.
they have to spawn like this, but they could spawn like in a mirrored orientation.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying, yeah, light parties.
Basically like
outside
that,
each
right?
row,
Is what we're
and then
saying.
go. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Okay, cool.
that is, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to do it with light parties.
Just one take north or west, like one takes east or south or something.
Yeah, and we would just snake prio it, like we have built in.
I think that's everything.
Yeah,
After
bio,
that is the
bathroom,
stacks.
etc. And then go back in.
Do we have a? Sorry. Okay, yeah. Let me look at boys. Can you explain this to me like one more time? The picture.
Which
you
which
drew?
part? Are you looking at a clip or just the image?
Just sorry, 1 sec. Let me pull it up.
Either way.
Just the image that boy posted in static chat.
Okay, the most recent one. Are you playing?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
can
it's
see it now,
your
so I can share that with you. All right, so
Okay.
this pause here is when she is showing her first cleave. Okay, so this is before we've marked with the
Right.
roses, right? So
Mhm.
at this moment, we have to recognize which one of the towers is going to be safe on the second hit, right? So the
Oh,
ones
okay,
that are
so
safe
that-
on
it
the
would
second
be the
hit
inner
are the
ones,
inner
yes.
ones. So we don't have to extend those because we can just stand on them, right? So we
Right,
have to
okay.
extend the ones on the outside, and one's not enough. It has to go at least 2, or we won't be able to activate it, right? Because that second, that 2 mark tile where he's at is
Mhm.
not
If
going
you
to be
stand
safe
here,
for
it'll
the
be
second
bad,
cleave,
right?
right?
Okay, but this
So
one
the
will.
one tile will be. So we have to extend it all the way to there. So basically, if we
I
split
see, okay,
light
yeah,
parties, we'll have one set of 2 DPS and 2 supports on each side. Whichever 2 get marked for it are going to be just the way we mark them. And then,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if it's either in or out, you'll just go in or out with like a basic
Okay.
prio. Just use your eyes.
I'm back.
And then the last part of that will be the 2 players that aren't marked in each light party are going to take the towers on their sides. And that
Yeah,
can just
I
be
see.
melee ranged.
Just melee in, ranged out, or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rose players will just dodge
So
and not
are we?
on the active tile.
Are we still doing the other thing if it's the other pattern? Like, let's say this cleave showed up first, and then this one was second.
So
the
the
other-
alternate is why he drew the arrows. You do the 2 on the inside instead.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. But either way,
right.
so you find the outer tile or towers, and you go outward, or yeah. How do I orient myself to
So
like?
you'll basically want to put yourself on the intersection, so closer from that intersection there, in between all 4 of the tiles we're going to be using. Yeah.
Yep.
And then from there, it's like, okay, am I marked? Am I not marked? And then which one is she cleaving?
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that's when you'll have to know, okay, I'm marked and we need to extend the outside ones because the outside ones not getting hit here, right? So that's when you'll step back.
How do I
to-
know that I'm not starting here instead? Like, is it because the inner tile
It's
is here?
the orientation
or
of the
inner
floor.
tile?
Yeah. So if we try and stand in between or on a tile that's adjacent to both towers, it's the same fail state from earlier, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we
that's
can't
okay,
use that tile.
Okay. So when these spawn in, because I'm just trying to find these 4 squares right away.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out in my brain what the best way to do to
We
orient
start
myself is for
we
that.
start
So,
east-west. Start east-west, and assuming, and you're just gonna find the safe spot-ish there. Like you do the toilet bowl in E11, not P11.
P11, yeah.
So in this
And
case,
so I'm
route
looking for,
one
I'm
would
looking to
go
be away
south, I
from the
would
inner
say.
tower, right? Like, so
Yeah.
if I'm west side, because that's normally my groups, right? So if it's one like this, I would want to go, yeah, where you drew here, 3 and 4, right?
I would say
Because I wanna
north
be
because your
away
safe
from-
spot is your safe spot on.
Oh, I guess
A
I'm A and
would be
B.
north.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your
Okay.
safe on this one, your safe spot's on like you would start B, and I was like, oh yeah, your safe spot's on the north side, right? You track that 3.
So you do
That
the
3
roses.
block.
You do the roses first, right? Poi?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
roses and then cleaves and
Just-
then towers.
Okay. Well, you keep talking about a safe spot, and I'm like,
Dodger
irrelevant
wants
at the point, but yeah.
Dodger wants to make sure they're going to the right side.
I'm in agreement.
Specifically,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was saying earlier about the whole. If the orientation is always like east-west, you can just say light party like 1 north and 2 south,
Right.
and then just.
So
take
here, you
whichever
were
one
main
you
tank
want
here,
to.
so I assume you would just, I'd just let
Yeah.
you take A, right? So I want it to be
Yeah.
where C is, and these would be the 4 tiles in this scenario, right?
Correct.
So I'm waiting to see the cleave. So now the cleave is, what is this? So insides
so-
are going to be good, which means we want to connect the outsides. right?
Correct. So you and Meech are actually good here, right? In our theory. So you would
Yeah.
mark those, and then everyone runs to dodge the first hit, which is on the
East-west.
yeah.
It was like here, right? Like on 3 and...
I think at this point, I think the best way to do this as well is just like everyone kind of just has their tile, right? So like Dajo is clockwise and Zell's counterclockwise or whatever, right? And then you just go to whatever your closest safe spot is instead of running halfway across the arena. So like, let me draw a picture. I'll adjust my picture.
Well, if I'm not taking a tower, it doesn't matter, right? I could go west if I wanted. Like...
The only
Yeah.
thing if you're not taking a tower is you can't be on an active tile because you'll die to the map.
Yeah. But I could like go where Vulcan's body is.
Yeah,
right? Or
anything
this
else is
pattern,
fine.
Yeah, okay. How many
How are you
cleaves?
guys
there
doing
3 or
the
2
room
cleaves?
cleave?
Your cleaves.
Wicked Hunt.
2.
Yeah, it's just 2.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
What?
How are you
Oh,
guys
sorry, I'm
going
ready,
to
by
do
the way.
the Wicked
guess
Hunt
we should go over
wild
that.
room cleave?
Let me just. So, is it 1 Wicked Thunder, or sorry, Witch Hunt, and then half of them cleave, and then the next 2,
Well,
and then
it's
another half of them
2
cleave?
Isn't it
Half
2-2
from
cleave?
cleave,
It doesn't.
2-2 cleave?
No, it does
Wicked
not
Thunder.
interrupt the Wicked Thunder mechanic. It does all 4. It starts with a half
Okay.
room, does the 4 hits for the Wicked Thunder, and then ends with a half room. So there's the first one.
So we would do Wicked Thunder here.
Yeah, so that was the half cleave, and then here's the first
1,
hit. Second hit.
2. Okay. Oh wow,
hit.
you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so we
think
literally
this
do
is
this as normal.
incredibly
Yeah, yeah.
simple. I don't think we have to
You're right.
overcomplicate
No,
this one.
yeah.
And
I thought
then-
it was going on in the middle of it.
No,
Okay, yeah.
you just can't move early. You have to
Yeah.
wait.
So the 4 people that are like farther away from their stage, we just like book it to your clock spot again after the first half room cleave. That's it. Like, but otherwise it's the
Yeah.
same as the first mech.
The only thing I'll say there is
Okay.
it might make more sense to do them all very, very close into the center rather than far out, just so you don't have to move as far to get to the safe half.
Right. Yeah. Like even if you're arranged, like just go max melee or something. If you're.
That's what I'm saying.
baiting
Yeah, just make sure if you're baiting, be in. If you're not baiting, try not to trip somebody else. But like, yeah, melee should be safe.
far. Got it. Okay. It's good to me.
And I think the only one, I think I'll take some reps to get used to it. But I think the only one we don't have a solid understanding on, or at least for me, is the bramble part of 4. But
And even then, I think we mostly live there.
I mean,
it's
been like
we
3
can get
people
through with
kinda
very
crawling
minimal
through it.
sacrifices. Also,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's fine. We can break a few eggs. Always searching for where to launch the duty.
You saved him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Just ready checking.
Did my light party look at that diagram? No, not the
I
diagram.
just ate 2 food. The fucking cues.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to her highness.
Color buddies.
Do you want us just to move to the closest one sort of assign side here?
Yeah, basically. I think that's probably the intended way of doing it. I don't think us trying to rotate a specific way is going to do... I think it's going to kill people, because the cleave is like right after the plant. And by splitting it so that the melees are that way and the range are that way, it gives you guys a ranged player to take a far tower on each side. So there's no ambiguity in who's going up or back.
Close.
Mark.
Taste my steel.
Yeah, I think so.
If we're lucky enough,
Like
we
this,
can.
thanks. Yeah, maybe at the end we can. Yeah.
I will show you the
I don't know if it's always a
soul of
tank.
royal
I
knight.
guess
No, it hasn't been. It's just been a straight up random player.
it's random.
Has to be north-south for these clues, isn't it?
This is sad.
You're not missing anything. Don't worry. You're not missing any damage.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games.
Washington.
Okay.
Not right in the middle.
I'll do it for you.
Appreciate it.
You're up.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Area Dynamo. Outburst.
Heaven's roar!
Tank Buster after.
Try this!
I got my turret.
There is no escape!
Pine North. A2-H.
DPS tower.
Stay in towers. Okay.
My rep. You know which one next?
Yes.
Dynamo stuff? That's
Delta
what's-
Bravo. These stacks are tight, by the way, if you guys are doing it. If you do the dynamos, it is tight. Don't be scared.
Let's make sure we're extra stacked. Well, we spread, right? So we can see.
You don't need to spread it.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, yeah.
Out.
Out. Out.
Close part. Part. Close.
Oh my.
Close.
Taste my steel.
You're repping the other.
Saving Mish.
My resolve shall never waver.
Is the mark
Surge!
The roses are.
Was the B?
It's a quick C for the spread.
Papa just killed us.
Yeah, Vulcan killed everyone as well. Killed all the rest.
Just play out, play out. The red mages off.
I guess that's really simple as long as you have an AoE player not activate everything, because you can go literally anywhere.
Yeah. You just want to be not anywhere near the spectrum that anyone else is on, and that's.
You just can't activate a red platform that isn't.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
I mean, like you can. There's a singular red platform you're allowed to activate,
No quarter.
and it's not the one close to
Ouch.
the roses.
Beta side?
This first one's
Far.
smart.
You can activate.
Second's close. Third one's close. Last one's far. Check the half frame.
Taste my steel.
Think I'll leave maybe? Are you gonna load it? Insane.
If you see people dying that early on, Dajo, just hit invuln and start taking extras.
Yeah, that's true. True, I was trying to save it for this.
Well, there's enough
Yeah.
hero bodies alive.
I do the dodge.
I should have. You're right. I should have.
I'll just go farther.
Upon my blade.
So for the
I
close
swear,
off,
no harm shall come to her
can you
highness.
say the whole sequence once before it happens as well?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do that best.
I'm trying to write it in chat, so I didn't that time I didn't get it.
Feel the sting of my divine blade.
I'm gonna call it a direction where the roses go. Everyone else, if you just opposite on the marker of it, I guess, right? It's the best way to kind of read it.
That's what I was doing. How they were.
Yeah. And then the shocks, conduits, we're calling them, I guess. Just opposite marker is your start. If you kill people, you kill people. Oh well. At least you're not killing the other four.
No quarter.
In, out. Out, in. In, out, in. Out. In.
Taste my steel.
Same attack, stay inside, guys.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Getting ahead of myself. We're getting faster at that too.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games!
Washing machine. C-ish. That's beta. Beta.
You're up.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
And out. Out first.
Heaven roar!
I got 1 point more.
Yeah, I know. He's just running away from me.
Yeah.
There is no escape!
North is 4C.
DPS towers.
And left early.
Here you go.
Red line, red line.
Sorry, I saw the ground like light up, and then I left.
It's a big every time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
got me on
bait.
that.
Upon my
Stay
blade,
in the
I
tower.
swear, no harm shall come to
Yeah, sorry.
our
I have a lot of barking in the background. That's why I'm staying quiet. Or, you know.
Yeah, the visuals are like not great.
sting of my divine blade!
Oh, like, I mean, basically you're standing in the town with the entire town.
Try this!
Working towards a tank is so fun.
It doesn't go vuln or nothing, right? It just does damage.
It just hits more times.
Place mine at the wall then and gap close in. Out. In. In. Out. Out. In. In. Out.
Take my steel!
Stay.
I missed. You won't have magic bear for transition, but it should be fine.
Royal Knight!
Oh my.
The chain
That
strap.
was almost.
Sell?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Just watch out. Go a bit south, guys.
Just damage.
Just dash.
I wonder if 2 minutes intended
I think for PF it is. Yes, it is intended to blow 2s there.
You could probably get away with not spinning everything.
We probably can, yeah. But what's our kill time? Do we know? In range? Probably not. It's like a 30-second hold.
Damage isn't our concern at all.
Yeah. Pull first. Hey.
Guess you can get the price of the pay post this and then the next report. So is the that was 15 seconds. So you can press it for the one.
The shock's doing damage.
Maybe some. I have been putting bail on it.
And out. In first.
Thanks, others.
Try this.
Can maybe do a 30-second hold and get bots on this 2-minute. New North is 4C. You say that.
Support status.
I do bigger tower theory. I didn't try it, but it probably works, right?
Yeah,
Like I
I
said,
think
you can stay there, Mitra, though I haven't taken that spot every time.
I saw the light up in the other mechanics.
Like, get ready for witch hunt.
Delta Bravo,
Oh, sorry, this
tight
is the
stacks.
thing first,
Delta
yeah.
Bravo, tight stacks.
Other side, Tim.
It is a tight stack, do not move.
No quarter.
Close.
In. Out. In. Out. Out. Nice.
Taste my steel.
You're up.
What the fuck?
My resolve shall never waver.
The roses to
Alpha.
Alpha. Roses to Alpha. AoEs to Charlie.
Middle for
Collapse in, collapse in.
Brambles.
Collapse in. Brambles supports to Delta. Supports to Delta. DPS to Beta.
Off the road.
Yeah, you don't want to be on.
I'll grab
Sad.
I'll grab that.
That one wasn't a stack. That one was a stack.
I'm gonna make sure right now.
There was indeed a stack marker, but they're not close.
Oh. Okay. So it's like have to do the call while spreading.
That's fine, that's fine.
Half cleaves. Half cleaves with this one.
No quarter.
Is in. Delta side. Out, out. In, out, out. In. Out. Out.
Going to B. BBB.
Beta.
Use extra mid, use extra.
We'll be fine, we'll be fine there. Cover easier if you get slow.
I used my entire spread kit already.
That's good. That's fine. I'll have Veil for this next. Okay. Before to get one hit, I think.
Okay,
This
5
would
is the
be-
awkward dodge.
This is dodge 3.
Find your 2 safe spots. It's 4-2.
2 or 4.
See which one's getting hit first, go to the other.
2
Try 2.
Two.
You're dodging
Jeremy,
forward,
check.
forward through 3.
In clockwise. In counter, I mean, right?
Watch the in out. Watch the in out. Go.
Go.
Out.
And be out.
See.
I'll get me try.
Pretty good. Pretty
No,
good.
it's fast.
I have magic barrier.
Think that was-
Yeah,
Dodge
Which
was
time
done.
HP? Maybe in one.
No, I want to save it.
Okay, 6 is big tower theory. Want to do light parties?
I'm just gonna call where Light Party 1 goes. Light Party 2 just flip opposite, yeah.
yeah, that works.
We also have Tango.
Light Party 1 Charlie, Light Party 1 Charlie, Light Party 2 Alpha. The towers getting cleaved first are not the ones we want to see keep safe, right?
Defense is the one we keep. Connect.
Maybe outside. Outside.
Connect the out. Connect the outside. Connect the outside.
No.
That's okay.
We have Tango B. We have Tango B. We have Tango B.
Can't go be inside it.
No, save it. Save it for heal.
You want to do the inside ones.
Oh, I
That
see.
was,
Yeah,
inside.
Yeah, that was
I'll get
insane.
I got
That's
fucked.
saying, and
I don't know who gives a fuck. Let's just kill him.
it's the same as
This
first.
is first mech.
Yeah, same first one.
Alpha.
A1. Remember to spread after this. Just do one, so don't worry about my 5 rolls.
There's 15 hits total.
I'll give these here.
Hey, we.
You rep.
Wow.
Remember we have a set of stacks coming up.
Maybe tethers.
Tethers. Everyone out.
I got mine. Got mine.
I think it's tethers and then it's just stack spam until enrage.
What's up?
I wish there was one. Should just be stacked.
Nice.
So reclears tomorrow?
Yeah,
I think we just never do that last night.
I know why.
That's all
I know why people were saying this fight needs a Tango B now in PF. I know why.
They just
now.
need to like actually make things look different.
Hey,
True,
wings.
that's true. Like red
I
and
literally
red.
was about to fucking break down in tears because I couldn't tell what was what in the arena.
Yeah, it's awful. No, I
It's the
agree.
ground. The
It's-
ground is very not. We got the. Are these the actual
Yeah,
wings?
Drem had
Yeah,
to
these
wait
actual
every
wings.
single time I got the washing machine on my screen where to go because I couldn't see it.
Are these the actual wings? What?
Yeah,
Yes,
these
they
are the
are
wings.
wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ring.
It doesn't
I
help
want
that
like-
the
Vulcan
colorblind
get
modes don't
weapon.
actually change.
Vulcan the
either.
coffer.
Yeah. It's bad.
I assume book is Izus because caster.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not using it, but yeah, whatever.
And then wings are mine.
Congrats.
Of course.
What roll? What do you
Congrats.
get? Oh, 97.
Rats.
Down.
Yeah,
think we
congrats.
got wings on
Page
fast
two.
kill.
Congrats. Like,
Cool. I don't have to form this now.
I was like, no.
We won't. Yeah, we'll be done for tonight. That was brutal. Not from like a prog perspective. This is a hard fight.
Yeah.
Was there anything that people felt was hard other than the visuals in that fight?
Honestly, it's the most difficult thing in that fight was the visuals.
Yeah.
It was mainly the visuals. I know I miscommunicated the res, so I put blame on that for making it a bit harder.
Reading. I think the speed of reading was combined with the visuals was pretty hard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like you basically had like 4 seconds to make a decision on most mechanics,
Yeah.
and a mistake led to. And most of the time it wasn't a full wipe, but
I've been
yeah, I think
hearing.
it was pretty
I've been
fucking
hearing
close.
that's like a lot of comparisons, like to the difficulty of CS sacrifice.
I think it's harder than Seat right now. But
Yeah.
I think just having predetermined spots will also just make this a lot easier too, because like everything's just consistent throughout the entire fight. It's just kind of a dance 24/7 though. Like
yeah,
there's
we're
no
just kind of
real.
freeballing each mech because we don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it is.
I mean, you're just switching between roll groups and like
Yeah,
groups. That's
exactly.
all
Like it's literally one of two patterns basically for every single mechanic. It's just we were just eyeballing it a bit.
well, we did. I mean, basically for every mechanic we had it set up between rolls and type art.
Yeah.
How many weapons do we need?
A lot. So let's see. Tanks need 3.
Each
Healers don't need.
or-
Yeah. Our offs are only gonna need 1. So our mains need 3. Our offs only need 1. Like our alts.
Mhm.
That's tanks. Healers need 1 and 1, right? I assume. You guys, maybe 2. You'll probably get enough for 2. Fafa, you need 3.
Yeah, I'm
Reaper and Dragoon.
Dragoon or at least in Monk, but also because I got them out, I could just fucking spend the totems
Yeah,
whenever.
start burning totems, and if you go into
Yeah.
or whatever.
I
Dewey also asked me about your second chest piece. I think you already got your main. You just need your caster piece.
Yeah,
right?
he said he bought or they bought the casting chest. Sorry, it's hard to focus with the fucking dog barking in the background. Casting chest, and then I want to see what the numbers are, but ACT's still down because I've heard they've obfuscated the combat data.
Yeah, everything again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Can you 2 weapons, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Izu 3 weapons.
Correct.
Okay. Vulcan 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja and Viper, yeah.
Ninja. Well, if Samurai and Ninja at this point.
Oh, because you just got it. Okay. So 3 total. Okay. Because
Mhm.
you just got it. Okay. And then
I mean,
that's everybody.
it's just 10 runs, right? Or 9 more.
Depending on drops, yeah, because we need 3 for some people, but we'll probably pick up a few
But
along the way.
At 9 runs, you should have 17 weapons, and
it's
that's
one-
excluding random drops.
It's 1. It's not a double totem fight.
Right. So
Yeah.
9 runs is
9 runs,
9
okay.
more coffers, right?
Right.
Plus everyone gets 1, which is 8
2.
weapons.
Yeah.
That's 17. And then
Right. And
just
so you
depending on extra drops,
Yeah. It'll probably end up being like 12 or 13.
you just start by giving chests to the people who need more weapons.
And don't exchange it until
Yeah, just stash it.
stash it until we're closer towards the end. We don't need it for the kills. If it was if that was even more clean, we'd probably skip the last rotation, right? So
Okay.
Yeah,
It was like 10% by the time
Yeah.
the mech's going up.
They said it only gives 1 totem because it's a short fight.
Yeah, that was really short. That might have been the longest. It felt like the longest EX we've done in forever. So
I don't know what the actual fight time was.
I felt like it was only like
Honestly,
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
it was 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, there's just
I guess-
nothing in between. That's basically it, right? It's really just first row, second rows, third rows, so forth.
Because the orb phase kind of like makes it feel weird because the orb phase happens during the 2 minute, but that's only 2 minutes in, and you're already doing like, and then you do like the 6 rows patterns, right?
Well, there's one interruption with the extra wicked mechanic, but
Right. Yeah.
so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wicked, 5, 6.
PFs probably doesn't have an actual strat for that quite at all for a while. So
I think you just tank LB the last set. And
Pretty
kill.
sure that.
As long as unironically, as long as you
I-
take the towers, people live. Like,
Yes.
taking
The
the
tower
towers,
and
honestly,
LB.
like,
I
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
say, unfortunately, my friends spoiled me because they were looking. I was in a call with them, and they're just like, "What is Tank LB6?" And I'm just like, "What?" Or not Tank LB6, but they just said LB6.
Yeah, Bloom 6, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, okay, I either correlate with range or whatever, but I just didn't think about it at
all
all.
of it requires 4 people to do it right at the same time, right? It's 8 minutes into the fight.
Oh, we're
Otherwise,
done.
it's
For
I mean-
tonight, right?
Yeah, we're done.
Like in the
done.
Okay.
We can technically, you only need so many people in the tower.
Alright, I'm gonna cut stream. We're done for tonight.